evening everyone gathered here and a warm welcome to you all. Today marks a special milestone in the lives of our kindergarten graduates. A day filled with smiles, achievements and new beginnings. We are delighted to have you all here for this grand celebration. Let's give a big round of applause as a mark of welcoming our guests of honor as they make their way to the dais.
Respected Chief Guest of Honor, Principal Ma'am, teachers, dear parents, grandparents and well-wishers, a very warm good evening to you all. We feel truly privileged to have you with us on this special and memorable occasion of our kindergarten graduation ceremony. Let's welcome our honored Chief Guest and our dignitaries with a big round of applause. Wishers, we kindly request you to remain seated and avoid gathering near the stage for photographs. The school photographer will capture your child's precious moment while receiving the diploma. Thank you for your cooperation. Every new beginning brings fresh hope, new dreams and endless possibilities. Let us start this auspicious occasion by paying tribute to our motherland. I request everyone to kindly stand for Tamil Thai Valthu. Thank you. Please be seated. But a beginning of a new journey filled with dreams and opportunities. I now invite my friend Adasha Roslan to deliver a welcome address and greet our respected dignitaries and dear parents. A very pleasant and cheerful evening to everyone gathered here. We, the blooming bud of SBOA Global School, have assembled here today to celebrate a milestone filled with joy, pride and bright dreams. This day marks a beautiful beginning in a little journey of learning. It's indeed an honor to welcome our respected President, Dr. Nitish and Raya Raju Singh. With great delight, I extend warm and heartfelt welcome to our esteemed Chief Guest, Dr. Dandapani. A hearty welcome to our Secretary and Correspondent, Shri A. Sendil Ramesh, Associate Secretary, Shri C. Lazar Jayaprakash, Treasurer, Shri S. Prakash, our Correspondent, Shri J. Ravi Kumar, Associate Management Committee members, Administrators, PTA President, and all our distinguished dignitaries who have come to grace this occasion with their presence and to bless us. I feel privileged to welcome our inspiring principal, Mrs. Sri Kala Karnakaran, under whose visionary guidance we have bloomed into colorful flowers in the garden of SBOA Global School. With immense gratitude, I welcome our devoted KG teachers and all the teachers who have carefully nurtured, guided, and shaped us into confident little learners. We would like to say that we are proud to be a students. On behalf of all my friends, I extend a loving welcome to our dear parents, our first teachers, and strongest pillars of support. A joyful welcome to our affectionate grandparents who are here with us to share this proud moment. May this grand celebration remain a cherished memory in all our hearts. Once again, I wholeheartedly welcome one and all present here. Thank you. Have a wonderful time ahead. Thank you for a warm welcome. It is now time to introduce our esteemed chief guest. I request our respected principal ma'am to kindly introduce the chief guest.
A warm good evening to one and all present here. Respected President, the chief guest for this day, Dr. Dandabani, our correspondent, Sri J. Ravi Kumar, our administrator, Sri Ravi Kumar, dear parents, today is truly a special and heartwarming occasion as we gather to celebrate the kindergarten graduation of our little ones. A beautiful milestone filled with joy, pride, and hope. As we continue with the celebration, it is our privilege to have with us a distinguished personality who adds great grace to this occasion. It is my privilege to introduce our distinguished chief guest, Dr. Dandabani N., MBBS, MD, PDF, a young and dynamic doctor, an accomplished academician, and a passionate researcher whose journey reflects dedication, excellence, and an inspiring pursuit of knowledge. His academic path has taken him through some of the most prestigious institutions in the country, earning his MBBS from PSD Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Coimbatore, his MD from AIIMS, New Delhi, and further advancing his expertise with postdoctoral fellowship from CMC, Vellore. An active contributor to the field of research, he has authored 6 original research papers and a book chapter, and continues to be engaged in ongoing research work. His professional journey began in 2021 as a senior resident in the Department of Psychiatry at AIIMS, where he also served as a research officer. He then continued his work at the University College of Medical Sciences, New Delhi. He further served as a postdoctoral fellow, senior resident, and assistant professor at CMC Vellore, and is currently serving as an assistant professor at Indira Medical College, Tiruvallur. His excellence has been recognized through several achievements. He was among the top 20 participants from across the country to attend the DIPS workshop in Hyderabad. He received the Best Intern Award, earned the prestigious ICMR Short-Term Studentship Award during his undergraduate years. He also presented a case report at the 21st Annual ISAM meeting in 2019. With such an inspiring journey and remarkable accomplishments, it is indeed our honor to have him amidst us today. Let us put our hands together and welcome our chief guest. A hearty welcome to you, sir.
For a gracious introduction. Every child is a unique flower, and together they make our school a beautiful garden. I invite Mrs. Hahila Rajikumari to present the annual report.
SBOA Global School, Chennai 101, Kindergarten Annual Report 2025-26. When we nurture a child's mind with wisdom and a heart with kindness, we shape a future brighter than today. It gives me immense pleasure to present the annual report of our kindergarten for the academic year 2025-26. The year began with great excitement and enthusiasm as our UKG children joined their classrooms on 1st April 2025 with joy, laughter, and curiosity. The LKG academic session commenced with an orientation program for parents on 4th April 2025 and also for pre-KG on 10th June 2025 conducted by our esteemed principal Mrs. B.A. Suraja. Throughout the year, our little learners were engaged in a variety of activities designed to foster their creativity, confidence, curiosity. From story sessions and art projects to music, dance, and hands-on learning experiences, every child had the opportunity to explore and grow in a joyful and safe environment. Curriculum. At SBOA Global School, we focus on kindling each child's innate potential by strengthening the 4 pillars of language: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Our sensory-rich program uses audio-visual tools and character puppets to make lessons interactive and engaging. We began the year with Braindemics for pre-KG, a pediatric curated curriculum that blends with cognitive development for a nurturing start. Through structured art, students refine their eye-hand coordination, while our collaboration with EduSports ensures physical fitness through fun-filled motor skill activities. Morning Assembly. Morning Assembly is a meaningful start to the day where children gather together to begin their day with light stretching exercises that help them feel active, positive, and refreshed. The assembly also helps children develop good habits, discipline, and a sensory routine, while encouraging social interaction among their peers. Birthdays also celebrated during the assembly, making each child feel valued and special. Health is wealth. Children are taught the importance of health and wellness. From an early age, teachers and staff supervise snacks and lunch times to help them develop good eating habits and table manners. Children are encouraged to eat nutritious food and learn to eat independently. Moments of celebration. The true essence of education lies in shaping a peaceful, inclusive, and compassionate society through the celebration of various religious and cultural festivals. We foster a spirit of unity, mutual respect, and appreciation for diversity. Ramzan. Ramzan was joyfully celebrated by the UKG children in the month of April 2025 and March 2026. Through songs, speeches, and the demonstration of namaz, children learned about the values of togetherness, kindness, and gratitude. Annual Day. On 12th August 2025, the school celebrated its annual day and the kindergarten department presented a special program on the occasion. The highlight of the event was a spectacular skit titled The Jungle Book, performed by our young students, showcasing their creativity and talent. Independence Day. Our KG children participated in the Independence Day celebration on 15th August 2025 and delivered patriotic speeches with pride. Colors Day. Colors Day was celebrated on 12th September 2025 with great excitement and enthusiasm. The pre-KG students were dressed in bright blue, LKG A and B students in orange and pink, and UKG A and B students in red and green, respectively. The children confidently spoke about different objects related to their respective colors, appreciating the beauty of colors and joyfully participated in songs and activities. Diwali. On 17th October 2025, Diwali was celebrated with great joy. The children enjoyed the celebration with colorful decorations and learned the importance of celebrating in an eco-friendly way by avoiding firecrackers. Children's Day. Children's Day was celebrated with great joy and enthusiasm A special assembly was conducted to mark the occasion and make the celebration memorable for the students. The children also participated in Project Globetrot 25. The KG children showcased the grandeur of Singapore. Christmas celebration. On 23rd December 2025, the spirit of Christmas brought with joy and excitement. The children presented a delightful program that spread festive cheer. The arrival of Santa Claus with his jingling bells brought immense happiness to the children. Pongal. On 9th January 2026, Pongal, the harvest festival, was celebrated in the school with great enthusiasm. The traditional spirit, Pongal was prepared in the traditional way, creating a festive atmosphere. Children participated in the Pongal Sandai, where fresh vegetables and traditional snacks were sold, making it more memorable. Sports Day. On 6th February 2026, Sports Day was celebrated with great zeal and enthusiasm. The KG children participated actively and performed a well-coordinated drill, showcasing their energy, discipline, and team spirit. Trip to Tower Park. On 9th February 2026, the LKG students enjoyed a fun-filled and memorable trip to Tower Park. The visit gave the children a wonderful chance to explore nature, play freely, and participate in joyful group activities in the open green surroundings. Trip to Valluvar Kotam. On 10th February 2026, the UKG students had an enjoyable and educational trip to Valluvar Kotam. During the visit, the children explored the famous monument and learned about the great Tamil poet Thiruvalluvar. The visit was both informative and exciting. Professional development sessions. The KG teachers participated in a one-day phonics training program conducted by Aparna Sri S., a phonics specialist. They also attended a session on communicative English conducted by Arokya David Raj, and a Find Early and Act Early session led by Dr. Sudhakar Prasanna on 25th and 26th October 2025. These sessions provided teachers with effective strategies and techniques to strengthen early literacy, communication, and early identification skills, enabling them to support students' overall development. Inter-house competitions. Various competitions like songs and rhymes, costume parade, coloring, show and tell, storytelling, solo dance, jewelry making, memory game were conducted, and children showcased their talents with confidence through expressive gestures. That's not the end. We have more to it. On November 29, 2025, our school campus was transformed into a vibrant hub of family bonding and creativity. The costume parade kicked off the festivities, featuring our pre-KG parents and children walking the ramp in a heart-warming display of imaginative themes. This spirit of partnership continued with the Cook with Dad event for LKG, where fathers and children teamed up for a fireless culinary challenge. Finally, our UKG families set the stage on fire during the Dance with Parents segments. Gratitude. I would like to conclude this report by expressing my profound gratitude to the office bearers of the SBOA Educational Trust, our President Dr. P. Nitish Andrea Raja Singh, Secretary and Correspondent Sri A. Sendil Ramesh, Associate Secretary Sri C. Lasar Jayaprakash, Treasurer Sri S. Prakash, Correspondent of our school Sri J. Ravi Kumar, and our administrators Sri V.V. Anand, Sri D. Ravi Kumar, and the headmistress of Sharpen Academy, Srimati Georgina Prem Kumar. We are deeply thankful to all our members of the trust for reposing their faith in us and for enriching our endeavors with our constant presence and blessings. My heartfelt thanks go to our principal, Mrs. Sri Kala Karunakaran, for her untiring support and visionary guidance. I also extend my sincere appreciation to our dedicated staff members for their wholehearted support throughout the academic year. which has made this KG graduation ceremony a grand success. Finally, I thank the PTA President, Mr. Panchacharam, and the entire team of the PTA members for their steadfast support in all our school activities. As we conclude this momentous day, we extend our warmest congratulations to our young graduates. We are immensely proud of your growth, your curiosity, and the joy you have brought to our classrooms. Congratulations, class of 2025-26. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing the wonderful achievements and milestones of a kindergarten journey.
It's time to felicitate our chief guest. May I now request our correspondent Shri J. Ravikumar to drape a shawl on our chief guest as a mark of respect. May I now request our President SBOA Education Trust, Dr. Nitish Andrea Raja Singh, to present a memento as a token of our gratitude. May I now request our Principal, Srimati Sri Kala Karunakaran, to present a sapling as a token of our appreciation. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. May I now request Dr. Nitish Andrea Raja Singh, President, SBOA Education Trust, to deliver the presidential address.
Most respected Principal Mrs. Srikala Kadmakaran, the correspondent of SBO Global, Mr. Ravikumar, our administrator, Mr. Ravikumar, and the chief guest of today's function, Dr. Dandapani, MD, Fellowship in Child Psychiatry, grandparents, parents, my dear children, good evening to all of you. At the outset, I would like to congratulate the school, SBO Global. The last 10 years, in fact, as you know, our education trust has got around 12 schools as of now. We have around 24,000 children studying in the trust. And SBO Global has created a special place in the trust. So somewhere, my appreciations to all the team, especially the kindergarten section handled by the teachers, and my special thanks to the IMS who have helped us to keep up the sanitation and their health. So all this appreciation goes to the IMS also. So my message for the day is for the parents. I'll just take 5 minutes of your time. You know, UNESCO, they've kept the theme as Early Childhood Care and Education. ECCE, that's what they call. This ECCE period, what they have kept is for the first 8 years of the child's life. I think the chief guest will also appreciate with me, during the first 8 years of life, what happens anatomically to them. Nearly 90% of the brain develops. They almost reach by 8 years, half of their height what they will reach. Emotional intelligence starts developing. So somewhere, this particular 8 years is so crucial in a child's development. And that's what our national education policy also, you know, they have divided this entire 14 years of their school education into 4 stages. As the first stage is the foundation stage. First 5 years of schooling. The next 3 years is the preparatory. And so on. The next 3 years is middle. And the last 4 comes as the secondary. So this foundational period, what they say is that, is so important because this first 8 years of their life is going to determine the next 80 years of their existence. So what we see from the management part is that the role of parenting during this particular period, it becomes very, very crucial. What we come across is that many of the parents, many of the today's generation, I could see 2 different generations sitting here, grandparents and the parents of the present children who are basically Generation Z. You have born after the year 2000, maybe you will be in hardly 25 or 26 years old. So what we see is your particular generation, please compare what parenting you had when you were born in the 2000 or 2001. What sort of technology or digital advancement what you had. But what sort of advancement your children has now. What we often see in the present day parenting is the financial pressure. The financial pressure, what you go through to earn a decent income. The second important thing is the aspirational pressure, what you expect from your children. That your children has to get the best. You'll have to offer the best. And one important drawback, what we see in you said, the guilt parenting. When a father does not turn up for an evening, for a planned evening, or a mother could not turn up for a planned evening, you start developing a guilt among yourself that your children has to be compensated with something. That might be a piece of chocolate, or you plan to take them outside. But somewhere, this pampering part, this over-pampering part, we could see from the management side. And that is where the children gets slowly deviated. That is where, because of the guilt parenting, what most of the parents do, when these children were born, please accept with me, my niece, son who is hardly 1 year old, last Sunday when we were there at home, he was just going through the reels. So within 10 seconds, he pushes the next reel. What this happens? Because now we see the generation of parents, you start feeding the children showing a mobile. What the normal screen time for such kids should be less than 1 hour, including the computers, what you use at home, the TV or the mobile. But what is the average? What the world statistics says is that it is 2.5 hours for a 5-year-old kid. So his focus, when he is getting addicted to this social media or your gadgets, his focus time is hardly 1 minute according to the reels, or he'll switch off to the next reel. What we see when these children come up to 10th or 12th, when they have a huge curriculum to cope up, they are unable to focus. Their focus is so short-lived that they lose interest. So this is the time where you will have to bring in some good habits so that you reduce your screen time, increase the play time. Wherever it is possible, increase the play time. And when you start feeding your children by watching a mobile, what happens? You don't know how much you are going to feed, because most of the parents are ignorant about the dietetics part, how much you should feed. The next important thing what we see from the school is also this obesity part building after 8, 9, 10 years. So these two are the major issues which are affecting the today's generation. Your increased screen time addiction and childhood obesity. Imagine when these children, maybe in another 18 years' time, when they're going to hit the job market, where the country will be placed. As you know, the country, how it was 20, 30 years back, and how it is presently placed in 2026, and how this will be placed another 21 years, by 2047, when these children hit the job market. We will be a developed country. So there are 3 skills which is required for the children, for when they compete to become as a global citizen. The first one is communication, where we are training them. We are training them to increase their communication skill. Gone are those days where you get 100 marks, 99 marks. We are not behind marks now. We are behind the holistic development of our children. So communication, how communication will develop? You have 50% role in that. Many parents think that by paying the fees, your responsibility is over. It is not so. So communication starts at home. That particular part, you have an equal role to play. The next important thing, last year, we had one of our alumni of SBOA Metric and SBO Junior College, who is a product of SRM. He ended up with a package of 42 lakhs. Imagine that particular package. Even I have another 11 years of service in bank. I will not get the package when I retire. But that boy is getting at 22 years of age. He was not, both of them are not toppers in the school or in the college. They were average people. But they could get the job because of 2 important things, is communication and creativity. So somewhere it is your responsibility, it is our responsibility to hone up these 2 particular skills. And last comes the important part, character building. So you will have communication, you have creativity, and this character building. All these factors will be so essential for them so that they move up the ladder. So that is where your responsibility, that is where our responsibility, because our responsibility is to build a very strong nation. Let us not forget this great country, India. And that's how, for the past 47 years, this education trust, SBOA Education Trust, started in the year 1978. We have been in the service of the country. Because it is a private trust, we are not towards profit, like under other private schools. Whatever we earn, that has to be invested in the field of education. So we all have a great responsibility of building up the children so that we build a very strong country in the days to come. My best wishes to all the team headed by Mr. Ravi Kumar, the correspondent, and Mrs. Srikala Karnagaran. And my blessing and kisses to the girl, Harasha Roslin, for the wonderful welcome address what she gave. And I also anticipate my best wishes to Joanna, who is going to render the vote of thanks. So the teachers, we could see how best the teachers of SBO Global have trained the children. My best wishes and appreciation. Good luck and Godspeed to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of appreciation. Your words really will encourage us always. We as parents and teachers assure you that we will definitely play a responsible role in bringing up our children following your suggestions. Creativity, communication and character building will be our prime focus. Thank you once again, sir. May I now request our chief guest, Dr. Dandabani MD, Fellowship in Child Psychiatry, to give the keynote address.
So, good evening, one and all. Respected President and Correspondent Sir and Administrator and dear Principal Ma'am and dear parents, it gives me immense pleasure to stand here in front of you delivering the Chief Guest Address, and I have received 3 to 4 graduations till now, but this ceremony holds very close to my heart for the reason that I have been on the receiving end in the previous graduation ceremonies, and this holds very close to me because these are the kids 2 years back who are holding your hands tight and not letting you to go out of the school or would cry, have moved to a stage where they can compare alone and they can sing Tamurthai Vaathu alone. So it's kind of like I have a 2-year-old kid, so seeing them grow gives immense pleasure, and a lot of endless tantrums you would have faced and had so much of difficulty getting up for them school, and a lot of homeworks you would have done, a lot of assignments you would have done. So I think before thinking of the future, where they'll be in 10th, where they'll be in 12th, let's take this moment to appreciate yourself that you have done a great job by being a parent, and you have been kind enough, and by the grace of God they'll be succeeding in their careers in future. And to the teachers who are the true architect of this transformation, let us give a round of applause for them. They have done their part best, to train them to teach to this level. It's really amazes me to see them perform like this. When I was in my kindergarten, I hardly remember participating in competitions like this. It was 3rd standard or 5th standard I spoke in my first elocution. So it really is the hard work of the teachers which is reflecting. And I have been also told by the management that there are a lot of special classes after the school and the insistence on decreasing the screen time and a lot of things. So this is a progressive step. As a child psychiatrist, I feel this is the right thing. And I would like to start with a small story. I have been asked to give advices for the parents. Rather than advice, I thought I'll share a piece of mine in Tamil better. I think everybody can understand Tamil. So I'll start with our குட்டி ஸ்டோரி. சீடர்களும் 4 சீடர்களும் ஒரு குரு. ஸோ எல்லோரும் கதை கேட்கலாமா இங்கே? ஓகே. ஸோ ஒரு குரு பயங்கரமாக படிச்சுட்டு ரொம்ப ஒரு மரியாதை மிக்க பொசிஷனில் இருந்தார். அவருக்கு 4 சீடர்கள் இருந்தாங்க. ஒரு நாள் மார்க்கெட்டுக்கு போயிட்டு காய்கறி வாங்கிட்டு திரும்ப வரும்போது அவர் குதிரையில் வந்துட்டு இருந்தார். சீடர்கள் நடந்து வந்துட்டு இருந்தாங்க. வரும்போது குருவோட கால் பட்டு தவறி அந்த ஒரு காய்கறி கூட கீழே விழுந்துருச்சு. சீடர்கள் கவனித்தும் அதை எடுக்காமல் வந்துட்டாங்க. கொஞ்சம் தூரம் போன உடனே தான் குரு கவனிக்கிறாரு, ஏதோ ஒரு பை காணாமல் போயிடுச்சு அப்படின்ட்டு. கீழே பக்கத்தில் நடந்து வந்த சீடர்களை கேட்குறேன், ஆமாம் குருவே, நீங்கள் அதை அங்கே நடந்து வரும்போதே அது வந்து விழுந்துடுச்சு, நாங்கள் பார்த்தோம், சரி நீங்கள் தான் தேவையில்லைன்னு தூக்கி போட்டுட்டிங்களோ அப்படின்னு நினச்சி நாங்கள் அமைதியாக வந்துட்டோம் அப்படின்னாங்க. குருவுக்கு இதை கேட்ட உடனே செம்ம கோவம் வந்துடுச்சு. என்ன இப்படி இருக்காங்க, நம்ம காசு கொடுத்து வாங்கினதாச்சே, வேஸ்ட்டாக போச்சே அப்படின்னு நினச்சாங்க. பட் கொஞ்ச நேரம் கழிச்சு அவர் யோசிச்சார், என்ன பண்ணால் இவங்களை மாற்ற முடியும் அப்படின்ட்டு. ஸோ உடனே ஒரு ரூல் போட்டார், எது கீழே விழுந்தாலும் நம்ம வண்டியிலேருந்து எடுத்துகிட்டு வாங்க அப்படின்ட்டு. ஸோ இதை வந்து ரொம்ப தீவிரமாக ஃபாலோ பண்ண சீடர்கள் வந்து கொஞ்சம் தூரம் போனோடனே மாடு சாணம் போட்டுச்சு. ஸோ அதையும் வந்து எடுக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க. ஸோ இதை பார்த்தும் குருவுக்கு திரும்ப பயங்கர கோவம், யோசிக்க மாட்டிங்களா அப்படின்ட்டு. ஸோ இதிலேருந்து ஓவர் கம் பண்ணுறதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணார், அவர் ஒரு லிஸ்ட்டு கொடுத்தாரு. இந்த லிஸ்ட்டு வந்து இதில் என்னென்ன இருக்கோ இதை மட்டும்தான் எடுக்கணும், காய் விழுந்தால் எடுக்கணும், காசு விழுந்தால் எடுக்கணும், அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு 20 ஐட்டம் கொண்ட லிஸ்ட்டு கொடுத்தாரு. கொஞ்சம் தூரம் அப்படியே போயிட்டே இருக்கும்போது திடீர்னு சக்கரங்கள் கழண்டு குரு வந்து கீழே விழுந்துட்டார். உடனே ஒரு சிஷ்யம் வந்து ஐயோ குரு கீழே விழுந்துட்டாருன்னு தூக்கலான்னு போனாங்க. பட் இன்னொரு சிஷ்யம் வந்து இது குரு ஒரு லிஸ்ட்டு கொடுத்துருக்காரு, அந்த லிஸ்ட்டில் குரு இருக்காரான்னு பார்க்கலாம் அப்படின்ட்டு, இல்லை லிஸ்ட்டில் குரு இல்லை, ஸோ அதனால் அவரை நம்ம தூக்கக்கூடாது அப்படின்ட்டு சொல்லி. ஸோ இந்த கதை ஏன் அப்படின்னா, ஸோ we live in a world of artificial intelligence. Like what prompt we give is reflected and it gives a better output. So the story is very close to me because it has been said like many years ago, but still it holds its the core value. Like we should be a critical thinker rather than be a follow orders and things. So in this AI world, I urge parents to teach every children to think critically. Yes, education is important, skill is important. Beyond everything lies this critical and analytical thinking. That's what we say the actual intelligence is. Like a lot of people we come across like during our clinical practices and things. So they might be like very good in academics, they are completely obedient, but somewhere they feel like success is not tied to their academic achievements. This critical thinking is something I think parents can focus on. So I think that is one thing I would like if parents could take home, that would be better. So in words of Vivekananda, like கல்வி என்பது என்ன, எண்ணங்கள் நல்ல முறையில் உருவாக்கக்கூடியதாகவும், மன வலிமையை கூட்டக்கூடியதாகவும், அறிவு கூர்மையை வளர்க்கக்கூடியதாகவும், தன் சொந்த திறமையால் வாழ்க்கையை சமாளிக்கக்கூடிய தன்னம்பிக்கையையும் கற்றுக் கொடுக்கக்கூடிய கல்வியே நம் நாட்டு மாணவர்களுக்கு அவசியமான கல்வியாகும். மனிதனுள் மறைந்திருக்கும் பரிபூரண தன்மையை வெளிப்படுத்துவதுதான் கல்வி. ஸோ it was beautifully said that it is not just memorizing and doing things. It should make them confident enough and competitive enough to lead their life successfully and independently without any fear. So these are the three things I would like to mention here. And then second about like mobile time. Yes, as the President sir was saying, the mobile time is not just 2.5 hours, it is like close to 5 hours and it differs from place to place. And yes, we usually see, but whenever we try to cut down on child's screen time, one major thing I am finding with parents also, it is not like right just directly go and say the children are using the screen very frequently. I'll just put down the pen and sit and look at the parent for 5 minutes. They'll get little awkward in their chair. So when I ask them like, what do you do as a recreation? Like after your work, everything is done, what do you do? Their usual answer is, I'll take my phone and I'll scroll. Suppose if some person or children are there, I'll talk with them. So eventually or by technological development, we ourselves have moved so much to the technology that our boredom is being taken care of by the cell phone. So children are seeing this and growing up. So unless we change ourselves and we digitally detox as a parent, children are not going to learn. Like I have tried this with my own son. Like the moment I start taking a book and reading, he takes his own book and to see the picture, this is this, this is that. The moment I start seeing the mobile, like he also wants the phone. So it is a thing where they don't listen to us basically, they copy from us. So I think the kindergarten is a phase where rather than hearing from us and doing, they will just copy. So if you want your child to do something, it is better that you start doing it yourself. And I would definitely recommend digital free time. Like usually we keep it at her home from 7 to 9. At no matter what it is or how busy we were, we will not be using mobile phone from 7 to 9 in the day, weekdays. And on Sundays from morning 7 to afternoon 2, we won't be using. So like initially it was really very tough, but from my practical experiences, it helps us to understand how beautiful the Sundays are. You just get up, you make some food, you get to time to play with your kids and do the household chores, and it feels really good. Probably you can try and see how it works for you. It worked for me. And then it might be at some home it is still happening, like whatever children we are seeing in our clinical practices have difficult families. So family environment is something we should be taking care of. Any abuses, fights in front of the child, any cigarette smoking or any other substance abuses, and use of abusive languages, these are the things which will affect the child and put them into a trauma. So they haven't seen the world outside you, so you are their world. So they think if you are good, they think this is how the world will be. If you shout, they'll think this is how the world will be. So it is better that we show them the right path. And then, like my dear little graduates, this is not just it is just the beginning, and you have long way to go with confidence, joy, and courage. And the world is waiting for you to smile. Thank you once again for inviting me to be part of this wonderful occasion. And congratulations, all young graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of appreciation. Your story was really thought-provoking. We assure you that we would definitely be a critical thinker, educate on our children on being confident, engage them with productive work, set an example to give a bright future them. Thank you, sir, for your valuable suggestions. Thank you once again, sir. Now it's time to hear from the stars of the day themselves. We have two our wonderful UKG students, Zayden and Kevin, who are ready to express their thoughts about their time in kindergarten and gratitude in their own
Just
sweet
like
and
each
special
of
way.
you, we also.
Let's welcome them with a big round of applause.
Just like each of you, we also have a special story. Today, I am going to share a beautiful journey full of learning and growth. I hope you all listen with interest and encouragement. Good evening, everyone. I am Zayden. I am going to talk on behalf of UKG B section. We stepped into SBOA Global School in June 2024. Wide-eyed, sad to leave our parents, and a little nervous too. Our teachers loved and cared for us. We soon learned to be friends and share and care. Today we are confident. We learn to read and write, and every day we go home with lot of stories to tell. Thank you, Asha ma'am, and all the other teachers. We promise to make you proud in Standard 1. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I am very happy to stand here to speak on behalf of my class UKG section. In these 2 years, we learned many new things, made friends, and lots of fun. Thank you, Meena Kumar ma'am. Thank you, Winter ma'am, and all my subject teachers for loving us, helping us, teaching us every day. Thanks to our school for being happy place to learn and play. Always remember kindergarten days with big smiles. Thank you all. Thank you, Zaran and Kevin. The most awaited moment of today's celebration has arrived, the awarding of diplomas. I, with great respect, request our chief guest to confer the diplomas upon our young graduates. Dear parents, please express your pride and joy with your applause and encouragement. I request the class teachers to kindly read out the names of the respective students.
A very pleasant good evening to one and all present here. Now I call upon the kids of UKGA to come on to the stage and receive their graduation certificate. She is a friendly star of UKGA. Jonah Isha Moses. She is the best speaker of the class. Kyle Willie GJ. She is a young achiever in sports field. Krisha Kamal. She is a good listener of the class. Lakshita Aswin. She is a very polite child of the class. Lakshita, yes. She is a joyful learner of the class. Sandra, she is a shining child of the class, child in dance. Sastika, she is very smart child in all activities. Shri Danvi, she is an active participant in all activities. Shika Manivannan, she is a smart child in studies. Danya J, she is a smart learning star of the class. Adav Ratnavel MB is a little champion star in sports. Crisper Mahiban Grace, he is a joyful learner in academics. Kiran Ratanavel, MB, is the creative coloring star of the class. Jasvik is a little creative star of the class. Kavan Karthi VI is a best artistic star of the class. Nitish Krishna Hariprasad is the best shines in all fields. Twinkling star. Come here. Rishan J is an action hero in games. Rishikesh Viraj JS is a joyful star of the class. Ritin Samuel is a cute performer and rhymes. Sai Ishan, yes, he is a little star of the class. Sanjit SJ is a tiny talent star in dance. Sarans Panchal is a little voracious star in learning. Sriram is a punctual star of the class. Nandana H, she is an obedient child of the class. I thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for honoring our children. Thank you, sir.
Lessons, exams, or grades for me. It has been about watching each one of you grow into confident individuals, into thinkers, into dreamers. Each of you carry a unique talent. Some of you walked into the classroom shy and uncertain, and today you stand tall with confidence. With a heart full of love, here comes Ananya SK, our kind-hearted star. She is always ready to help her friends and teachers with a kind heart. Here comes Delicia Perlin D, receiving the Active Learner Champion. Tag for her enthusiasm and curiosity in learning every day. Now we have Jnanavi K, who wins hearts with kindness and impresses us with neat handwriting. Her loving and friendly nature makes her classroom a happy place. who walks with courage, confidence, and wears a bright smile. She always takes initiative, and she is also known as Little Leadership Star, Hadasha Roslyn C. With speed and confidence walking in with energy and excitement, here is Inia B, a little athlete. With attentive ears and happy heart, here we have Janani SK, our amazing listener who listens with care and learns with joy. Next we have Jashmika Srinath, who explodes with curiosity and shines with energetic spirit. There walks in Ketna Shri B, a bundle of joy and a lovely friendly star who makes friends everywhere she goes. Here comes our happy soul Misha P with a sweet and bright smile who spreads happiness everywhere she goes and also writes beautifully. Next we have our reading champion Mokshita Naveen, who turns pages with excitement and words into wonderful speech. Mokshita. Now we have Riya Vignesh, a creative little artist star who makes every drawing special. She is a tiny artist with big beautiful dreams. Saranshi Prasad colors the world with our imagination, who brings magic to life. She is a budding artist with a colorful heart. With respect and a sweet smile, here comes our well-mannered Chris Nova, who always uses kind words and shows wonderful manners every day. With big bright eyes and endless questions, this is our young scientist Dhanwan Sai, who is full of curiosity. Walking in with sharp thinking, here is Karna K, a little math genius who enjoys counting, adding and solving with a smile. Here we have Kaushik S, receiving the Happy Helping Child Award for kindness and helpful nature, who is always ready to care and help and likes to share his stories with the teacher. Next we have our little champion on the track with speed and confidence. Here comes Kian Satsangi, a shining fast runner. With a peaceful heart and a positive mind, we have Mohammad Faiz, receiving Calm and Adjustable Child Award for patience and understanding. A clever mind and a confident smile, that is Nilan Narendran Marudhu, who always comes up with smart ideas, and he receives Smart Thinker Award. With clarity in every word he says and maturity that always amazes, a confident child in so many ways. That is Pranav P for us. A curious learner, Pratyush Sai VS, is always eager to learn, explore and ask wonderful questions and is known for his perfect way of conveying things. With every step he steals the show, moving with grace and a natural glow. Our amazing dancer, watch him glow. Let's have a charming little dancer, Rakshan PS. With a warm, innocent smile and a caring heart, we have Sharvin PR, who makes friends easily and brings people together with love. With speed and energy, we have our little sports star Sudarshan Ramkumar, who runs and plays with passion and joy. He is known for his perseverance. With courage and heart and confidence in voice, here comes a bold presenter, Zayden Inodai V, who is fluent and confident and faces everything bravely. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Annexes. Now I request our guest of honor present the prizes to the winners of various competitions conducted this year. Regular attendance is the key to success. We proudly appreciate students who have achieved 100% attendance and we shown punctuality throughout the year. Congratulations to all the achievers.
Kayalviri JG of UKGB participated in 15th Chennai District SSFI Association held on 20th and 21st September 2025 at Chennai and secured bronze in 400 meter. She participated in Tiruvallur District Roller Skating Carnival 2025 TDRSA held on 12th October 2025, secured gold and bronze. She also participated in 3rd Chennai State Championship TNSSCA held on 26th and 27th December 2025 at Kanjipuram and secured 2nd gold and 1 silver and also received individual championship. Kayalviri represented Tamil Nadu in under 6 age group in 2nd SSCF National Championship 2025-2026 held on 20th and 21st Feb 2026 conducted by TNSSCA and secured 2 gold and individual championship. I request the Kayalviri parents to come on the stage. I request Kayalviri parents I request Kayalviri grandparents to come to the stage. Kayalviri party எங்கிருந்தாலும் வருக.
I request everyone to kindly cheer them up as they are making their way up to the dais to get the prize along with their grandchild. So let's give them a big round of applause, please. Thank you.
She participated and secured 2nd position in skating under 6 category conducted by Velamal Knowledge Park on 8th November 2025. Kayalviri participated and achieved the prestigious international level world record title from Raba Book of World Records, event held on 4th January 2026 at Chennai. In UKGA, we have Inia B. I request Inia parents to come to the stage. UKG B. She has participated in state level inter-school athletic championship organized by Sports Village 15 November. She secured first place in 30-meter running race. She secured first place in 40-meter running race. She secured third place in hoops run. She was also awarded individual championship trophy, girls category. She was also awarded individual championship trophy in Spartan School Inter-School Sports Meet on 8 July 2025. She secured first place in running race. In St. Mary's groups of schools and YMCA Madras 4th September 2025, she secured first place in running race. She secured second place in hoops race. In Palayu Champions at SDAT Nehru Park 6 September 2025, she secured third place in under-8 broad jump. Thank you, Nia. I'm happy to share the results of our little ones who have brought laurels to our school. Hadasha Roslyn C of UKGB secured first place in magical narration. Mokshita Naveen of UKGB secured second place in Move and Grow. Saranshi Prasad of UKGB participated in inter-school competition conducted by LM Dada Senior Secondary School and has secured third place in coloring contest. Saranshi Prasad of UKGB also participated in UKG Sports Spectacle conducted by Kola Perumal Chetty, Vaishnava Senior Secondary School and secured second place in Courage Cups, Karate. Hadasha Roslyn of UKGB participated in inter-school competition conducted by LM Dada Senior Secondary School and has secured first place in fancy dress competition. Kian Satsangi of UKGB participated in 50 meters running event in the Inter-School Kitty Sports Meet held in the year 2025 to 2026 conducted by Spartan Matriculation School. He has never failed to attend school even a single day. May I now request our chief guest to honor the prize winners. Cook with Dad event for LKG was conducted where fathers and children teamed up for a fireless culinary challenge. The preparation time created a joyful ambience. First place goes to Mr. Jayagar K, father of Tenusha Jayagar of LKGB. Second place goes to Satish Kumar D, father of Adrit Swami of LKGB. Third place goes to Mr. Tirupati Kumaran, father of Kunatiesh of LKGA. I request the parents to give a big round of applause. Costume parade for pre-KG children. First place goes to Krishang Hariharasudan. Second place goes to Lakshavi E. Next we have Dance with Parents for UKG children. Dance with Parents was an event conducted for UKG families, a mesmerizing segment that showed a beautiful blend and togetherness. I request the winners to come and receive their prizes. First place goes to Vinod Kishore, father of Zeren Inodai of UKGB. Parents, please give them a big round of applause. Second place goes to Kanagadurga, mother of Karna of UKGP. Third place is shared by two parents, Deepika Ratna, mother of Jashmika Srinath of UKGB, Kasturi, mother of Janani of UKGB. Zayden, come quickly. We are waiting for you. First place goes to Vinod Kishore, father of Zayden of Inodai of UKGB. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, parents.
Thank you, dignitaries and teachers. As we approach the conclusion of this memorable celebration, I invite Jonah to deliver the vote of thanks. A very good evening to one and all present here. I stand before you to propose the vote of thanks to all those who made this graduation day a memorable one. A hearty thanks to our President, Dr. Nitish Chandra Raja Singh, for delivering his presidential address. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our chief guest for gracing this occasion and blessing us. My special thanks goes to our Secretary and Correspondent Shri A. Senil Ramesh for his motivational special address. I thank our Associate Secretary Shri C. Ladar Jayaprakash and our Treasurer Shri S. Prakash. I sincerely thank our correspondent Shri J. Ravikumar for encouraging and supporting us. A special thanks goes to our management committee members, administrators and PTA presidents for gracing this occasion. My special thanks goes to our principal, Mrs. Shri Kala Karuna Karan, for providing us opportunities to shine in all ways and all spheres. My sincere gratitude goes to our teachers for the constant encouragement, hard work, endless patience, dedications given with love and care. I thank everyone who worked behind the scenes to organize this beautiful event. My sincere gratitude goes to our parents for their constant encouragement, hard work. I thank our parents for their constant encouragement. I thank our parents for the constant encouragement, for your love, support and encouragement. Without your support, we could have not been able to achieve excellence. Once again, I warmly congratulate all my friends who have graduated on this special day. Once again, I thank all of you for being a part of this joyful celebration. Thank you and have a wonderful time ahead.